everyone, it's Kayla again. I have not made a video in like 2 weeks, but hopefully I'll get back into the swing of things, so I apologize for the lack of videos. October is over now, so I figured the first video I would do would be October favorites, and I'm doing this a little bit later than I'd like to, but better late than never, I guess. Urban Decay De-Slick. Oil Control Makeup Setting Spray. Oil is the sole reason that makeup won't last on my face, so this definitely, I don't get a drop of oil on my face all day. I spray this on before I put on my primer and do the rest of my makeup, and then a little bit after I've finished all of my makeup, and it's been working really well for me. It's Hollister Crystal Cove Body Mist, and I think it's an appropriate scent for the fall, colder weather months. Get by wearing all year round, to be honest. It is a more perfumey type scent. It's not fruity at all. I do really enjoy it. This stuff, I can't stress how wonderful this is for your hair. It's the Cheese Silk Infusion. I just call it an oil because that's basically what it is. I put it in my dry hair. I don't put it in wet hair. And I only put it on the ends. I don't put it near my roots. It makes my hair so much softer. It completely gets rid of any kind of frizz that I have. But it kind of seems like I don't get split ends as quickly when I'm using this. So that could just be my imagination, but all around, I just highly recommend this. And it's the Got To Be Powderful Volumizing Styling Powder, and it's a powder that you just kind of dust into the roots of your hair, and the texture is very strange, I don't even know how to describe it. It's not sticky, it's just almost rubber feeling. That's kind of a bad word to use. Once I figured out how to use this, I really do like it, and I really like how much volume it gives me without having to do any kind of teasing or any kind of heat damage to my hair. I've been loving that for the last month or so. Primer. I've mentioned this, I've done a review. I'll post the link to the review like right here, and it's the Neutrogena Shine Control Primer. I've heard mixed reviews about this, but I absolutely love it. It's one of the best primers I've ever tried for super oily skin. I really enjoyed this, and it's worked wonders for my oily skin. Really been using it pretty much every time I put on makeup. It's the NYX HD concealer, and this is in the shade Yellow. And I put this under my foundation because it is a corrector color. I put this on under my eyes. Yellow is great for correcting any kind of blue or purplish circles under your eyes. I put it there, and then any kind of redness you have on your face. This stuff is awesome. I mean, it's very easy to blend as well, and it doesn't crease or anything under my eyes. It doesn't feel heavy. I highly suggest, if you have issues with redness or under eye circles, to try out a yellow concealer. I highly recommend this one, but I know there's other brands out there that have really nice yellow concealers as well. The only foundation that I've been using this month is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi foundation. And in the combination of all the oil control products that I use, along with the primer, and also this Maybelline Dream Matte powder I've really been enjoying this month. It's very light, it doesn't have much coverage, it's just a nice setting powder and a good touch-up powder. So I've been using that to set this, and I've really enjoyed, I have it on now actually. There's a difference between looking oily and looking glowy or dewy, and I feel like that does this for me. It doesn't make me oily with my oil control products and the powder from Maybelline, but it still gives me somewhat of a dewy finish if that makes sense. So, and it's also nice that it has a pump too, and I really feel like this is like a medium to full coverage. It's definitely buildable without getting cakey, and I feel like this is definitely a foundation more for dry skin people and normal skin even, but if you use the right products with your oily skin, I think this can work fine for people with super oily skin like me. So that's pretty much the only foundation I've used this month, as well as this setting powder. Revlon Photo Ready Bronzer. I don't know if this is limited edition, but I think this is the only shade they have. It's a huge bronzer, but the good thing is they have like 4 different shades in one. I'm wearing it now. I use the darker to contour, and then the lighter ones I just use like as an all-over bronzer, or you can use it on the décolleté area. The great thing about it is matte. It doesn't look muddy. It doesn't look orange. It's an all-around great bronzer. These Milani Baked blushes, and the 2 shades that I've been using, these are great fall shades. This one is called Fantastico Mauve, one I have on now, and that's basically what it is. It has that swirled color, basically like a berry colored blush called Red Vino. This one you have to be a little careful with, because especially if you have fair skin like me, this can be a little clownish looking if you go overboard, but it's just a beautiful red color, but it has like golden shimmer in it, and it's a light application of this. It's very pretty, and these are the 2 blushes that I've been switching back and forth between this month. Brows, I've been using these all month. This is the Wet n Wild Arch Envy brow pencil. I've never heard anyone talk about this, but I really enjoy it. It actually needs to be sharpened, but basically this side right here I've been using more often. I used it today. I like taupey brown shade, and it doesn't look too harsh, and it kind of foolproof. My Prestige Brow Perfection Clear Brow Gel, to kind of set everything and keep them in place. It just looks really natural. It doesn't make your your brows like really stiff and crunchy and gross. And the wand is the perfect length. It's just all around. I have no complaints or bad things to say about this, and I have heard 0 things about this brow gel. I think it should be more popular, to be honest. Buxom Amplified Lash Mascara. The rubber bristle brush, and the formula is perfect. It's not too wet, and it's not too dry. The best thing about that I like about this mascara is it is so easy to build. It doesn't clump up. I usually, on a typical day, I will put on 2 coats of mascara, just because I like the look of that better than just 1 coat. Just gives me the perfect amount of volume when I apply a couple coats, and it lengthens pretty well too. So this is just all around a great mascara, and I've never really heard anyone talk about it, so I thought I would mention that in this video. Basically, for the last 2 months, I've been using the heck out of this palette, and it's the Balm's Nude palette, and I've been loving all of these shades. When I first got it, I thought this is going to be boring, and it wasn't all that hyped up about it, but when I started using it, that's when I really started becoming like obsessed with this palette. The first part of the month, I wore Essie's Chin Chili. This is very popular. Basically just a cool, creamy, taupe, grayish color. And it goes with everything, and it's the perfect fall color. And that's pretty much what I had on my nails for the first half of October. And then the last half of October, I've had these on, and it's actually what I have on my nails still. Like, I actually took this off and then repainted them the same polish, and I don't think I've ever done that before, so that should tell you how much I like this nail polish. It's Sally Hansen Complete Salon Manicure, and this shade is called Cherry Cherry Bang Bang. it's a purple, but it's like got a pink undertone, I guess, and it's a cream. There's no shimmer. And then I finally found a really cheap dupe for Essie's Set in Stones. I found this at a Dollar Tree for $1 a while back, and it's the LA Colors glitter nail polish, and I think this shade is called Sparkling Diamonds, and that's basically what it is. It's just thick, chunky silver glitter polish. I have it on my ring fingers and on the thumbs, just kind of as accent nails. But I think I'm gonna skip out on getting Essie Set in Stones. This is just as good, and it was only $1. That was a good find. I swear, I have freaking butterfingers. The only thing that I've worn on my toes all month is this one right here, and it's the Sally Hansen Extreme Wear Hard as Nails nail polish, and this is in the shade Mint Sorbet. I still have it on my toes now, and I really don't want to take it off, but I need to because I've had it on for a long time, and I just really liked this. I've never really worn a mint green color on my toes before, but I really like how it looks, so that's what I've had on my toes all month, basically. This one is the Blistex Medicated Mint with SPF 15. I like using this one mostly at night before I go to sleep, and it smells like spearmint. It's not too strong or overpowering, and it's medicated, but it doesn't have that like Carmex smell to it since the mint kind of takes over. So, but I really feel like this, gets my lips back to the way they need to be if they start getting kind of dry. For lips, I've been meaning to mention this like for the last 4 months, but I always forget because it's always in my purse. And it's this NYX Luscious Lip Gloss palette, and the one that I have is it's number 04, the Nudes Dash Matte. They are matte, they're creamy colors, there's no glitter or shimmer, and the colors in this specific palette are just like, it's the perfect range of colors. They have different ones, and I wouldn't mind having a few more because the quality has really blown me away as far as pigmentation and lasting power. They're not supposed to be like as pigmented as like a lipstick or a lip color, but because they're lip glosses, but they are pigmented. They're not like sheared where they all look the same on your lip. You get a brown right here. You get a berry color, which I've been using a lot this month. You get a peachy color. You get a bubblegum pink, and then you get like an eraser nude that I use a lot too. If you're looking to venture out more in the NYX brand, I highly suggest picking up one of these lip gloss palettes because they're great to keep in your purse, and you have a wide range of colors all in one little palette here, so it's very travel friendly. And yeah. And then the eye primer that I've used all month is the Ruby Kisses Magic Eyeshadow Primer. Not sure where you can get this. I know you can get it on MsOutlet.com. I actually got this in a swap with my friend Claire from South Africa. But you can get Ruby Kisses in the US as well. I'm just not exactly sure where, except for Ms. Outlet. And this packaging looks a lot like the Urban Decay packaging, or at least the old kind. It's the wand, of course, but I like this way better than the Urban Decay. Kind of evens out the skin on my eyes, whereas Urban Decay is so sheer and it does not do that. Still get the cute packaging of Urban Decay, but better quality in my opinion. So don't hate me for hating Urban Decay Primer Potion, but I just don't like it. I have a few random favorites for this month. Mainstays, which is a brand that Walmart sells, and it's the Mold Cider candle. It's a 3-wick candle, and as you can see, it's getting pretty low, sadly. After it stopped burning, it's still like makes the room smell like apple cider. So, but this is definitely very strong, and I love the smell of apple cider and stuff, and it's just very fall-ish, if that's a word. I really like these Yoplait smoothies. It's like a mix or whatever. You just basically put like a cup or so of milk in a blender and put all the stuff in here. This makes 2 smoothies per pack. They have a strawberry, mango, banana one. This one is the strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, and frozen yogurt pieces. And it is scrumptious. It's, if you like berries of any kind, I think you'd enjoy this. This is, I think the blueberries, really take over in this combo here, because you can really taste the blueberries, and, it does come out as like a light purple color. So, I've really been enjoying these this month. The last random favorite that I have are my shoes. And I got these at Rite Aid, a few, I don't know, about a month ago. Moccasins. And if you know me personally, you know that I'm like obsessed with moccasins in the fall and winter, the colder months. That's pretty much all I wear is moccasins, so I like to stock up on those. Have like 2 or 3 pairs to change out between. I have 2 fail products this month. This e.l.f. Professional Blending Eye Brush. Rub it with your finger. It feels soft. When you put it on your eye, it really irritates my eye when I try to blend my eyeshadow out with this. It really pokes the skin on my eye. I don't know. It's just not soft. It just makes my eyes look red, and that's not a good mixture when you have eyeshadow on your eyes, so definitely won't be using this anymore. And I've even tried to wash it. Still sucks. So, Wake Up Liquid Makeup. So I've heard a couple of people that have dry skin say that they absolutely love this foundation, but not for my skin. The color matches pretty well. This is the lightest shade. It has SPF 20, which is nice, and it has a pump, which is nice, but it's not long wearing. It slides off of my skin within a few hours, and even when I use my oil control, like my Neutrogena Shine Control Primer and everything like that, I still get oily. Another thing that I don't like about it that makes it not even worth wearing or trying is that it doesn't really have that much coverage, and it doesn't even really even out my skin that well. It is easy to blend, of course, but I just don't like the finish of it. I've tried to like this. I wanted to like this, but I do not like it. I don't want it to go to waste, but I just can't use it. I've tried to use it so many times, and I'm done. I'm not trying it anymore because it's never worked. That's everything, finally. I hope you enjoyed this favorites video. A lot of things to share with you this month that I've been loving. If you stayed with me through this video, then thank you for watching, and thank you all for commenting and liking. If you have any further questions or comments, as always, you can leave them in the comments below. If you want to see in-depth reviews on any of the products that I've shown in this video, or have any further questions on them, leave those in the comment below, and I'll get to your questions as soon as I can. So, thanks for tuning in. I hope you all had a great October and a great Halloween, and I hope you have an even better November, and I will see you all in my next video.